Hello, hello. I'm right here, I swear. I'm a little bit late. I'm actually changing my... Hopefully this will suffice. But anyways, I went out to Lowe's and I bought all of my supplies. Today I'm going to be building, or at least working on the booty for Aldrich. So, oops. I got a bunch of pipe. I got a bunch of fittings to go with it. And I also got casters. So this is basically going to be like a little mobile section that's going to go on the very end, or on the back half of Aldrich. It's kind of it's me being extra when I don't need to be extra. So, but it's all right. It's all right. I'm really excited to do this. I was shopping and I was like, boy, this is going to be expensive, but I'm going to have fun with it anyways. So fingers crossed everything turns out okay. I got 10 feet of pipe, so I have plenty in case something goes wrong, which is always a good thing. So, get all of my supplies out. Hopefully the angle isn't weird. The lighting I know is going to be kind of off just because I'm not entirely sure how to make everything look good. So it's a little bit different than normal, but it's what it is. So, right, I will just, around 3 o'clock this morning, I kind of had the idea, like the outline of how I wanted to do this. It's basically going to attach right about here, and from here, it's going to, I'm not entirely sure. I don't want it to be fully reliant on the hoop to hold all of the movement. So I'm thinking about adding a band that will go up and around to the front of the skirt. You can't really see it. This was the best angle that I could do, unfortunately. Anytime I tried moving it out, it made the camera super blurry. So it kind of has to be a little bit closer. I'm sorry. Right. Started. I actually tried to bring all of my tools with me, so I have my pipe cutters, I have my drill. Very excited about. I like using it because I don't get to use it very often. But yeah. So about 3 o'clock this morning, I came up with the basic idea. That's sitting over there. It's too big to have over here in this area, just because I am working with kind of limited space. But all right. So the basic framework of it is that it's going to be as light as possible. So I'm using chicken wire possibly using chicken wire for the outside edges. And then the framework itself is going to be made out of this 1/2-inch PVC. So I measured the suitcase. I want this to be able to travel easily. Not easily, I don't think it's ever going to travel easily. But I want it to be able to travel semi-easily. So a lot of it came down to measuring what will and what will not have to be taken apart. And the majority of it, unfortunately, will have to be taken apart. But that's alright. I think 28 inches was the longest it could be. I'm gonna cut it down to about 27, right about here. It's not an exact art. With this, I'm kind of just... I'm not gonna take myself too seriously with this. It is kind of just an art form, just kind of doing whatever feels right. So this is why I'm not an engineer. But yeah. Okay. I don't know how the lead managed to stay in there, but that's... So I know for sure the longest it's going to be is 27. Because I want that little bit of wiggle in case I want to go there. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Hold on, let me get closer so I can read. Spearseas? I believe I said that right. Hello, Spearseas, and hello, Nifty. How are you guys doing? I sense your Papa Roach phase is coming back. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Just cutting pipe and hoping for the best here. Yeah, so I was at Lowe's earlier and they said they can't cut pipe, which is strange to me. Like, I just needed this cut a little bit so it could fit into my car, but thankfully I had like 2 inches of clearance and I was able to fit it into my car, which was nice. Yes, very nice. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not able to see chat very well. I need to pull it up on my phone. 1 second. Okay, so I'll try and keep chat up here so I can look at it a little bit easier. Yeah, I said it right. Awesome. Good, good, good. But yeah, okay. I'll try and keep it up here so I can keep a better eye on it. Just because my vision's not good. And I don't know if y'all heard at the very beginning. It's floor stream. The camera's a little bit wonky. I can't get it to focus correctly, so if it looks off, that is why. The lighting's gonna be weird, but it's like if I move the camera any further away so you can get all of the section, it gets too blurry to focus. I don't know why. I fiddled with it for like 30 minutes and it just did not want to function correctly, so... Alright. Okay, good, good, good. But yeah. You're building the frame for the caterpillar booty. I'm very excited. A lot of this is just kind of going to be fiddling around and playing like Legos, so I hope that's not going to be an inconvenience. I have the structure I built kind of over there, hiding. But I am making Aldrich. If you look over your... Whoop, oh lord, it's going to be harder than I thought it would be. This little picture right up here, if you look at the bottom section right there, that piece that's kind of coming off, that's what I'm currently working on. This is Aldrich from Dark Souls 3. Aldrich Devourer of Gods, if you want to be super fancy and specific. Yeah, very, very cool character. Been on my list for a while. I am very excited to see how this goes. I don't know if this is actually going to work out like I want it to, but we'll find out. It's like I can always use PVC pipe, so if it goes horribly wrong, then I can fix that and use it for something else. But yeah, excited. Maggot man, stop! No maggots! There's so many maggots. I have them over on that table over there. So I could have bought these for like 67 cents each, or I could buy a bag of them for like $4.50, like $4.50. So I went with $4.50 because I can always use elbows. So honestly, I feel like I should grab that frame and bring it over here, but I also kind of don't want to do that. Yeah, okay, it'll be fine. Oh no, not you, not you. So Aldrich, over here. I'm used to the camera being over here. Aldrich has maggots hiding in the skirt. Somewhere around this section. Right around that middle section right there. So, Nifty likes to call Aldrich Maggot Man, and I hate it. It is so rude. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna go grab the little thingy and bring it over here so I can see a little bit better. So this is my rubber band. Cultured? No, you actually have culture. Nifty does not. No worries. This is my rubber band draft caterpillar butt that I put together last night. It's like literally these are held together with rubber bands. And this is kind of the basic framework that I'm going with. It's not fully set in stone, so I get to have fun. Oh yeah, you didn't see it, did you? Yeah, it's kinda a little bit excessive, but I'm very excited. I'm gonna put wheels on it, which is what these are right here. So I got a bunch of wheels. They're like wheels for an office chair. I'm very, very excited about this. And I really hope it works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be sad, but What can you do? Oh yeah, that's what I meant. So whenever I went earlier, I was supposed to take this with me so I could kind of, this is what all these little circles are made out of. It's just garden hose, but the bug body. Technically, yeah. It's like, I don't know what exactly Aldrich is. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna have to put craft foam inside of there to hold that in place. I don't know exactly what Aldrich is. Aldrich is some kind of parasite that's feeding on Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn is the one, like the top half of the body. I think it's some kind of bug. I think. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. Okay, yeah. So on this end. This turns out okay, but if not, you know. How to improve DIY, give it wheels. Always, always. Also, I don't know how heavy this is going to be. I'm making this out of this 1/2 inch, so I have plenty of PVC like this, like the 1 inch, but it's too heavy to me, and I want it to be able to move easily. So of course I have to be extra and go with the 1/2 inch. Plus, I mean, I'm kind of worried about transporting it, if I'm being completely honest. Like, the less weight that I have, the better, and the less bulk that I have, the better. So I'm hoping I can take it apart well. Maggot Man is accurate. Stop! I mean, yes, technically, but also stop. You need to be stopped. Like, that is atrocious. So, whenever I did this, I was kind of just, like, guesstimating measurements. I don't really have anything specific in mind. I think this is a little bit wide here. So, I don't know how much y'all can see. I'll try and move so it's a little bit more easily visible. So this section is going to be, oh, that does not help at all. Okay, this section is going to be straight up against the hoop skirt. It's going to attach, hopefully, through the hoop skirt, and I'm going to try and put like a band to go like from the back here, like section right here, and a band will go all the way up around my waist and then back down. So all the weight's not on the hoop skirt to move it, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know if that does. So this is going to go straight up against the hoop skirt. That end down there is going to be, obviously, the tail. You know, we'll see. We'll see. If I have to improvise as I go, I got 10 feet of this. I only needed 6 feet, so I can make mistakes and recut and do whatever I need to. But for now, I don't have rigid measurements, so I'm just kind of hoping for the best and cutting as I can. So let's do... Also, it is storming here, so if you hear that, or if suddenly the stream ends, that is why. I don't think it will. I'm going to jinx myself by saying that, but I don't think it will. I think we'll be okay, but that would be the reason it shuts off suddenly. Also, if you cut with PVC a lot, I highly recommend these. These will save your life. Because I used to cut with Dremel, and boy howdy, that took a long time. Like this, literally. And it's done. Love it. Ah, interesting. That's happened a couple times. It's always weird. Like the weather can't make up its mind. Like please, I need some kind of stability. If it's thundery and it's dark, it should rain. That's how life should be. And I'm trying to decide what of these pieces is going to stay together. I don't know what will. So I don't know if I should like glue these pieces together, if I should glue this together, just because I don't want it to come apart while I'm or something like that, because that would be horrendous. So I'll decide on that once I get this all figured out. But for now, I'm kind of just leaving it at. So that's one. The way that I actually ended up doing this was, I don't know if you can't really see, unfortunately, but I left some of this pipe coming up just so it will stay, or it will hold this in place better. Let's see. Start taken this apart a little bit. So, long story short, that's gonna look kind of like that. Then the wheels actually come up a lot higher than I thought they would. So that's gonna end up being about right there. I'm thinking I can cut down this some more. But for now, that. Yeah, this was extra that I had just laying around because I use this for my camera like stands most of the time because it's really easy to cut and it's small and it's convenient. Excuse me. So the inner diameter of this is a little bit too small for this to go through here. So I'll have to figure something out because I do kind of want this to sit in here. I know I don't make much sense whenever I talk about this, but basically I want like a little piece of this here and then I want this to sit in here so it stays straight right here and doesn't kink right at the end right there. So that'll probably end up being like a Dremel type thing where I have to sand out the center of that. It's okay. Yeah, for now, as is. I'm definitely gonna cut that down because that's too big. Yeah. All right. And thankfully, there's lines right here to take the center. So I'm gonna end up putting a hole right here and sticking the center of this through it. So that way it'll be in the middle. Blueberry muffins, that sounds amazing. I am hungry. I actually ate before I got live, or went live, that's why I was a few minutes late. I ate a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Blueberry muffins definitely sound better. Really thundering out. Okay. I'm feeling a little fiddly if you didn't notice. Oh. This was a tea pipe. There was a, oh, that's what it was. Somewhere in the middle, not the middle, but somewhere around here, I wanted to have this little guy right here. So whenever you look at Aldrich, he has like a dip in the middle of the tail and then it opens back up a little bit. And I'm kind of trying to do something like this where I connect it in the center like this and I have it going through this cross-looking connector here through the center of this right here. And that just be like that and then continue on. I'm not sure where I should put it. Let's see. I had the size and everything looking good. I kind of just got sidetracked. Let's see. Yeah, forgive me, I am scatterbrained today just a wee bit. Half of each. Big booty Aldrich, that is absolute. And this entire pipe was like $5, so if I really mess up and have to cut completely from scratch, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm trying to convince myself, if you didn't notice. Because that chicken wire was very expensive. So I'm going to hold off on doing that until I know that this is going to work and there's no other solutions. I kind of just didn't want to have to make multiple trips if it wasn't. I think I took some of the fun out of it whenever I did all of this planning last night instead of now straight. But I would still have to run to the store if that was the case, so not too much of a loss. And just you're definitely not. No, I'd still be able to use. Let's see. Yeah, so whenever I bought this one little section right here already had this bend in it. I didn't feel like cutting another piece, so I figure give it a try. That's not going to be big enough. So I cut this one a little bit longer section. Let's see. I'm gonna laugh if this takes like no time at all and I'm just left doing a very short stream. I say I would laugh, I'd probably cry a little bit. Right there. Bands. This is how I'm holding everything together for now. It's rubber bands. Second. That's fine. Okay. That'll that in place. Got this second. I'm trying to look and see on camera how it looks. It looks pretty good from this distance, actually. Now, let's see. It's not gonna be that tall. It's probably gonna be like that tall. It's probably like right. Snap that one up. Sweet. Now, I did have Maria stuff. I don't know where it went, but I did have a connector for this. Let's see if I can find it. Alright, give me 1 second. I think I see it. Very thundery, but no rain yet. Hopefully the camera's picking up okay. It's like the further away I move, the less it likes to focus. I can't see. I need new glasses. but hopefully it doesn't look too bad. All right, so I'm gonna send this through here. Back to you. Yeah, so I had a whole adventure and a half today again. I decided to take him with me to the store. He could see Petey, and did not go well. Some dog decided to make a mess in the plumbing section, and they fully blamed Gen for it. And I don't think it was Gen. I really don't. So I was like, all right, we need to go. Time to leave. It's way too big. I need to make it though. Oh, right there. This one I can thankfully just cut with scissors. Right. Section. Let's turn. Damn plate. Let's twist a smidge. Yeah, so I think I'm going to be able to get away with just doing 4 of these instead of 5. Nice. Center is it. Okay. Somewhere about. And again, I have 10 of these just in case there is a mistake and it does not. I'm gonna go ahead and try doing this. I'm impatient. Just a pilot hole. There we go. So, the fun part of trying to see what I need. Okay. I think it's a 7/8. 7/16. Yeah. Now. I think it's the right size. I have the right size. Try 5/16. Oh no, not. Might have to go with the 1/2 inch. They don't have anything in between the 3/8 and the 1/2 inch. No. I feel like that's gonna be too big. Oh, that actually might work. We'll have to like make them go a little bit at a time. So 7/32, then we'll move up to the 1/2 inch. Yes, my posture is atrocious. I don't even know if this is gonna work. It still holds something. Much better. Smart thinking. Oh. Might be a little bit too fast. We need something like an in-between size. But I think. So it does work, surprisingly. But it's not very stable. I should have seen that coming. So, what I might have to do is I might have to do the hole here where the pipe is instead. Let's see. All right, so we'll try that. Definitely gonna have to do a little bit at a time. That did tear a little chunk off of that. Oh. Yeah, so I'm wondering if I should not drill here, but through the pipe itself. That way instead. Let's try it. Try it. That's just gonna be my motto for this entire thing. No? I get the feeling I'm gonna like that a lot more. I'm gonna drill. Stuff up. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't really see what I'm doing, but it's still alright. Half-inch. This time. I'd have to do 2 of these. Try again. Now let's go for that. Doesn't want to do. I had my side. Just gonna kind of a little bit at a time. I think it's the only way. Right, there's 2. Still sturdy. I think that's gonna be a lot better. I will probably find a way to secure this, like fully glue it in there just so it this. I kind of like that a lot better. does not want to cooperate. I'm struggling. Alright. I'll definitely go around and clean up these knife a little bit later. Now, perfect. Okay. So that have our first two wheels. Yeah, we'll definitely have to have something to keep these. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. Okay. Two. It's right here. Alright, it looks like battery. Alright, I'm gonna go grab another battery. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Full battery, much better. Double check. As far as that one wants to go. Okay. I desperately wish that I had the camera down here, but I don't want to move it because it's going to mess with the lighting and everything like that. But just pretend that I'm doing really cool stuff that you can see easily. Definitely did not think this through well enough. But I kind of figured that this would take a lot longer than it did. I don't know why, because I already had all the framework pretty much measured out how I wanted it. That's alright. Live and learn. I am pro streamer. There you are. Unless I mess something up. I don't want to jinx it, but unless I mess something up, it'll be the last of the tools that I have to use. At least for now. Second biggest one I had. Yeah. Put these back in spots. This is the same problem I have while baking, is that I always make a mess while I'm working and I don't clean it up until the very end. Which means there's always so much to clean up at the end. Okay. Take this one out because this is my original one. Oh. It's the last one. Okay. I will clear off those edges in a bit. Should pretty much be bits for that. Cool. I still have to secure everything in place, but oh, these wheels. They're gonna be a bit of a problem. I kind of already saw that coming. But 1, 2, and 4. Right. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun to try and fix. It may just be that I have to fill it with some kind of glue just to keep them in place. I don't really want to use hot glue because I feel like it's not going to be sturdy enough, but we'll see. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit more of a challenge than I thought it would. Anyways, for the most part, this is kind of structure. There we go. Okay, we'll leave that one for there. There. But feels like it's actually gonna move pretty well. Just need to make sure that these are straight. So I think I'm gonna glue the cross sections together and then just leave these long sections able to come apart. Because the last thing I want is for this to get tilted forward and not be stable enough. Hot glue is absolutely life. It's like the only thing I worry about is how it will do in transport and hotter weather, but if I'm using a high temp glue, it should be okay. I think so, at least. I think. Now, let's tilt forward. I'm not a fan of that. Okay. So this is kind of the shape I'm going for. I don't know how well you can see that, but oh. Yeah. And I kind of still want it to be able to move a little bit like this. Like I want it to look like it's kind of alive, like very creepy looking. But yeah. Now I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do the pull along parts. Yes, wiggles. Yeah, I might put my BRB screen up and start working over on my desk just so you can see a little bit better what's going on. Because this support structure actually did not take nearly as long as I thought it would. Which is good, but also, like, my estimates are not great. So at this point, it's kind of just putting everything together at a point where it's stable. Yeah. Okay. Look one more, just to make sure everything's looking all right. I might bring this down a little bit. Not by much. I still do want that to be kind of high compared to this lower loop here. No, I think I'm actually going to leave it as is. It will be fine. Oh, whoops. I just saw that you had a message that was held. Or that was held. It's oatmeal cream pie flavor. That sounds amazing! That sounds delicious. Please, gimme, gimme. Okay. Alright, thinking. I definitely want this one to be lower. So I'm gonna, oops. To, first off, tilt these. And that totally took out these two wheels. Might drop by tomorrow. Oh, like you need to head out for the night? That is totally fine. Thank you for coming by. Let's see. Oh, yes. Very good. Edie and I got ice cream yesterday and it was fantastic. I love ice cream. Ice cream is life. Okay. So... let's go ahead and actually mark these little holes right here. Back in here. So I'm gonna make this as mobile as possible. And to do so, I'm gonna use the same method I did with, excuse me, with the hoop skirts that I do, where I kind of drill a hole in the middle where the two are coming together and put a zip tie in. The zip ties, they're amazing, and it's very, very... when I used to work out. I feel that. I don't work out though, so only kind of. But yeah, no, I want to make this as mobile as possible. Where is my little drill bit? If nothing, I can just mark it and drill it at the table. Let's see. Get one. It's two. So that'll be that one. It's hard to see what I'm doing whenever I don't have that other one in place, so I'm gonna go ahead and drill that one actually. There we go. Okay. This one right. Now I really want ice cream. Why do you do this to me? You just come in here to torture me, and I don't appreciate it. Okay. Wow, rude. Very rude. How dare you? Awful.